Are we ready for a new world order?
Now's a time when things are shifting. There's going to be a new world order out there.
We fight for this new world order.
Our country is going through a transition. A new world order, a new set of challenges is confronting us.
In trying to make sure that there is, after all, a new world order.
And the phenomenal opportunities before us to create a real new world order.
Create a new world order.
We will be looking at what contact tracing looks like in the New World Order.
Allusions to the New World Order and good governance.
It is a big idea, a new world order.
That we needed a new world order.
To lead in shaping a new world order.
Of a new world order. That's what this is about.
Now we can see a new world coming into view. A world in which there is the very real prospect of a new world order. And that's why I wanted to speak to you today about the new world taking shape around us, about the prospects for a new world order now within our reach. A new world order can emerge, a new era.
Novus order seclorum, a new order for the centuries, for the ages, forever.
A new world order, a new consensus as to how life should and could be lived.
I think a new world order is emerging, and with it the foundations of a new and progressive era of international cooperation. So, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, a new world is emerging. It is a new world order with significantly different and radically new challenges for the future.
Into the creation of a new world order. When really a new world order can be created, it's a great opportunity.
Le moment où tout le monde aura compris qu'il était temps de changer, temps de donner un nouveau visage à la mondialisation, temps de construire un nouvel ordre mondial, politique, économique, social, assis sur de nouveaux principes et de nouvelles règles.
Il est temps de travailler ensemble à l'avènement d'un nouvel ordre mondial.
On ira ensemble vers ce nouvel ordre mondial. Et personne, je dis bien, personne ne pourra s'y opposer.
And that's just the way it is. We've got to accept that this is the new world order.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
All right, Shalom, Mike. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Raha, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect, as Jesus were in all true faith and sincerity. And today, I just want to tie this lesson, the reality of prophecy. And we are in pretty much the time where prophecy is about to reach its perfection. You know, this is the time where our Lord Yahushua is going to make his return, triumphant return. You know, and there's a climax to that day, man. It's going to be followed by a series of major events that's going to actually lead to that day. You know, and all these things are going to take place under the watch of Esau. You know, because this man is synonymous with the end. Matter of fact, let's start off with that. And he understands these things. That's why he's setting up different laws and legislations, you know, to keep his head above water, because he feels that, you know, he's about to kick the bucket. Or the scripture says that he knows that he had but a short time. So the devil himself acknowledges that he's on the tail end of his kingdom. And that's why you got this term called the NWO, the New World Order. This man, his diabolical mind, has an agenda where he's going to keep his head above water by pretty much depopulating the earth and tagging the people as well. So let's get this 2 Ezra 6 verse 7. It reads, Then answered I said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows? So pretty much Ezra inquired of the end, which all the prophets have inquired. You have Peter inquired of, is it going to be that time the Lord's going to restore again the kingdom to Israel? Has always been the case. This is the time where the Lord is about to make that transition. It says, And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. See, so it lets you know, it's going to play out between, Jacob and Esau. See, that story, going to Genesis 25, the two nations are in thy womb. That lets you know it was that story, that dynamic between the two was going to be, it wasn't just going to be just between just two men. It was going to play out between two nations. And the fight is the blessing, man. Which is rulership. And that's what's at stake. And Esau understands that. It says, For Esau is the end of the world, see? And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, see? So Esau is the end of this world, the age. He is the end of, of these heathen rulerships. He is the end of the succession of kingdoms before the kingdom of heaven is established. And this man is trying to prevent prophecy, but that's part of prophecy, because he understands what's at stake. So just going to that new world order, because that's him trying to counter prophecy with his laws, his legislations, his rhetoric, his military. This man thinks that's going to contribute to his him prevailing, but that's not the case. This is on Psalm 12, verse 3 said, The Lord shall cut off all flattering lips, and the tongue that speak of proud things. And who else could that be but Esau, the so-called white man? That attribute, that characteristic of pride, is synonymous with this man. And how is that pride shown through his tongue, his laws, his legislation, his rhetoric? He boasts in his size. He boasts in his way, his form of thinking. Like I said, and it plays out through his laws, his legislation, and his rhetoric. And just how he's just his everyday talk, his speech. It says, Who have said, with our tongue will we prevail? See? Because with that thing, the MOTB, that's gonna be an order. That's gonna be a decree. So this is how this man think he's going to prevail with his tongue through his laws, his legislation. It tells you that in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, concerning it says, Let our strength be the law of justice. So they lean upon their laws and their legislations. It says, Who have said, with our tongue will we prevail? Our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us? See? So that's what this man do. And that's what contributes to his pride, because that saying, the power of the pen. And like I said, this is all an act of desperation. This is that part of that bitter cry of Esau concerning a new world order. This man, that lets you know he's acknowledging that he's on the tail end. He has to be refreshed. You know, they call it a great reset. You know? Man, damn,